What up, everybody? NW Order for Life here, and I want to talk about Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super has been awesome, in my opinion. I really love the New World tournament in outer space with Beerus versus Champa, and now the episodes are out, so I don't have to say anything spoilers because we all don't know what's going to happen next. And I gotta say, I loved the uh, the bait and switch with Frost. And I expected it, to be honest. I expected Frost to be evil, and the minute I figured it out was when he bowed before Bulma and the rest of Universe 7 and said and introduced himself. I thought it was way too showboaty, that it was almost like a Mr. Satan kind of thing, showing off for the crowd, not his revealing his true character. And I thought that from that point on, that Frost was full of crap. And I was right, because he was. And turns out he's actually a space pirate. And he does something very similar to Frieza, and that's he pretends to resolve conflicts that in actuality he started first. Whereas Frieza, he just sent a bunch of thugs to go take over a planet and make money off of selling it to someone else. Frost comes up with a scheme to ruin a planet and then save it before it's completely destroyed, and then he gets all the credit for it, and this gives him fame and notoriety that he can use to eventually rule the universe, by having everyone decide, oh, he's the perfect person to be our emperor. Basically ruling through manipulation and scheming instead of the fear tactics that Frieza uses, which is an awesome side of evil. You can be this perfectly good person on the outside, but be totally twisted evil on the inside. So that's really cool what Toriyama did with Frost. I like it. But let's talk about the beginning of the tournament. Goku versus Botamu. I knew for a fact that Botamu, from the manga, I knew that what would happen to Botamu. But the anime did some really good stuff with Goku. They made all his punches and energy blasts apparently get sent to a different dimension. So by being sent to a different dimension, they they had this whole different aspect to Botamo's defense as opposed to what the manga did, because the manga just seemed like Goku was bouncing off his belly, whereas the anime makes it seem like this force, this energy is being redirected to someplace else, which is really cool. I really like that. Um, Now there's this big debate on whether Goku was going to go Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan. I made the argument that Goku would be Super Saiyan because, yes, I realize that Super Saiyan Blue in the manga has his hair colored in, and they didn't do it in the upcoming in the chapter of Goku fighting Frost. But I also knew logically that there'd be no reason why Goku can't go Super Saiyan anymore. I mean, in every Dragon Ball Z thing I've seen, Vegeta and Goku always go regular, and they transform into Super Saiyan, and they transform into Super Saiyan 2, and then Goku will transform into Super Saiyan 3. That's how it's always been. There's never been any, change, so why would there be a change now? Goku and Vegeta are going to use their weaker forms before they reveal their trump cards. And Super Saiyan Blue is a form meant to fight Beerus. It's not a form to fight mere mortals. So of course they're going to say that unless they need it at the very minimum. So Goku went Super Saiyan, and first he defeated Botamu without going Super Saiyan. Used his head, which Goku has done before in past fights. He used his head, figured he'll just use Botamu's own momentum against him, and he flipped Botamu out of the ring. And then with Frost, Goku went Super Saiyan and completely overpowered Frost completely. Frost had no chance, even in his final form. And Frost had to cheat to win, which was another interesting thing about his character, cheating while pretending to be good, using a poison needle in his arm. And that was, that was fine. That was great for Frost's character. Sucked for Goku. Goku got eliminated quickly, but didn't get hurt overall, I guess because Frost has to keep up the charade. So it's just a temporary, woozy effect that makes the opponent fall out of the ring, or gives them an opening so Frost can knock them out of the ring. Oh, my nose is itchy tonight. Sorry. Um, and then we had Piccolo step in. He was the second one to fight Frost. Piccolo used Piccolo realized that he wasn't strong enough to fight Frost, so his strategy was to charge a Makanko Sapo, aka Special Beam Cannon, and just put all his power into that and kill and hurt Frost, get him out of the ring. I don't know what, because killing's against the rules, but he was supposed to do something to Frost to take him out in one shot. And this is a strategy that has worked for Piccolo since the beginning of Z, because he killed Raditz with that. He was completely weaker than Raditz, but his technique allowed him to build up enough energy to kill Raditz. So in this case, he probably wasn't going to try to kill Frost to be disqualified, but he was trying to get Frost out, with this one shot. And Piccolo did these great moves where he used Tenshin Han's technique and made multi-form clones of himself. And he used his long arm, which is something we haven't seen in a long time. I think maybe since the movies. I don't know if he's ever even done it in the series, but in the movies, or maybe some filler in the show, where he actually stretches his arm out, and he stretches his arm and uses it like a rope and ropes up Frost. And he got Frost in that position by pretending to be hurt from one of Frost's blasts. He let Frost hit him in the leg, pretended to get hurt, and then got Frost in a position where Frost felt so confident that he didn't even see Piccolo's arm coming from him. And Piccolo caught him. Piccolo was charging up his beam cannon so that Frost could not escape, and Frost used the poison needle against him. And Jocko, the space patrolman, he finds out he has the special alien eyes. He saw the cheating. He didn't know. He thought he saw something in Goku's fight. He definitely saw it in Piccolo because he was paying close attention, making sure to sit next to Vegeta to really see from a good point. And Jocko saw the cheating, and the referee checked Frost's gauntlet, and Frost was disqualified. And Champa was pissed off. Champa threatened to kill Frost, and Vegeta was like, "No, no, no, no. Piccolo is forfeiting. I'll be the one to take care of Frost." And so Frost legally stays in the match because of Vegeta, and Piccolo forfeits because Vegeta wants him to, so Vegeta can beat up Frost. And it's been a great tournament. It really has. A lot of awesome stuff. Really excited with Vegeta's character, how he's going to beat up Frost. I thought Piccolo put on a great performance. Even though the guy was more powerful than him, he was able to come up with a strategy to win with his smarts. And we saw some things we haven't seen from Piccolo in a while, like Tenshin Han's technique and his long arm stretching ability. And also he used his regenerative ability to heal the hole that in his chest that Frost put in him. And, everybody now knows that Frost is a liar, and, the whole crowd's going to be against him. And then in the preview, we see Hit from Universe 6. He does something to Frost, hovering in the air, looking at him like he's going to kill him or stop him or something. So it's really interesting. And, of course, Vegeta is going Super Saiyan in the preview as well. So Dragon Ball Super has been really good, really great. I'm really enjoying it. And Vegeta, I'm really looking forward to the beatdown he's going to put on Frost. My prediction is Vegeta is going to beat Frost, Hit is going to kill Frost, or Vados will teleport Frost away once Frost is taken care of by Hit, knocked out, or whatever. And then Vegeta is going to beat the robot by probably going Super Saiyan 2-ish. And then Kabe is going to come in. He's going to be around equal to Vegeta's strength without being a Super Saiyan. But Vegeta is going to overpower him and defeat him in the end. And then when Hit comes in, Vegeta will be defeated by Hit, I guess in his God form. And then we're going to have Monica come in. I believe that's his name, Beerus's champion. And that's going to be the final fight. And it's going to be really awesome, and it's really cool. And, also some good character development from Chi-Chi, running to her husband when Goku was knocked out of the ring and poisoned. That was great. We haven't seen much love from Chi-Chi to Goku in a while, and that was nice to see. And yeah, Dragon Ball Super tournament, space tournament is looking to be really great. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I'm almost sure that the tournament is going to get interrupted in some shape or form, and there's going to be something more evil or some bigger crisis on the horizon, and they'll end up taking care of that. But Toriyama's, put on a good story so far. There's some twists. Frost was a huge twist, for some people completely out of left field, and they're almost heartbroken over it because they really loved Frost as a good guy. But I saw it coming, and I applaud Toriyama for it. It was a great twist. And yeah, so that's it. So let me know what you think about the current arc of Dragon Ball Super, what your predictions are for the future in the comments below. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos about this in the future. And because, I'm not going to do video by video like I was doing for the first 10 episodes. I'm probably just going to, do a batch episodes per video. It works out better for me anyway because I haven't been making many videos lately, as you can see. But yeah, if you like my opinion, if you like hearing me talk about this stuff, subscribe, and I'll keep making more videos. Maybe not as frequently as I used to, but I'll keep making them. I'm a pretty busy life now, a lot of stuff going on. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks. Have a great night and take care.